Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, observed by Muslims worldwide as a month of fasting, prayer, reflection, and community. Like Turkey for Thanksgiving, the holy month when Muslims abstain from all food and drink from dawn till sunset before marking the completion of the fast with iftar, the end of day meal, has its own signature dishes. Foods associated with Ramadan are usually full of unrefined sugar and fat, which are obviously empty calories that fill you up and have no nutritional value, which makes you feel sluggish and low on energy. Of course though, it does not have to be this way. So in this video, I will be talking about 10 surprising ways to actually stay healthy during this holy month. Hello FTD Facts family, Ramadan Mubarak to all my Muslims out there. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy with your families and enjoying this beautiful holiday together. Though I hope you're all enjoying the feasts of Ramadan, the month of spiritual indulgence should not excuse overeating once the daily fast is over. With some simple substitutions and an open mind, many of the classic Ramadan recipes can still be adapted to a balanced diet and also enjoyed. But there are a few things you can do to avoid piling on the pounds and feel a lot better for it. So continue watching this video as I share them with you. So the first measure you can actually take to stay healthy during Ramadan is by using the salt swap. This hack is actually really simple. Instead of using regular fine table salt, what you're gonna do is actually use Himalayan pink salt instead, because this one actually doesn't have any additives and is minimally processed. Sea salt is also a really good alternative if you can't get a hold of the Himalayan salt, but like the Himalayan salt, it is mineral rich and an additive free. You can always go easy on the salt in general, of course, because the key here is moderation and taking it one step at a time. Like sugar and tea, once you start reducing the amount of salt you use overall, your taste buds actually quickly adjust. Another very important step to take to make sure you're staying healthy during Ramadan is to try and cut sugar out of your diet. Because it's obviously hard to cut out sugar completely right away, it is easier to start using natural, healthier alternatives like coconut sugar or even honey before eventually turning to natural sweeteners like stevia and monk fruit. Another easy way to lower your sugar intake is to obviously eat smaller sweet dishes. You can even make baklava in portions and bake them in whatever quantities that you actually need. Even better, you can get your baklava mix in a much healthier way with baked apples instead of sugars. Another important step to take is to actually eat smaller portions of, well, any food, not just desserts. I personally find that by day 3 of Ramadan, I start to feel full after maybe the first bowl of soup. Then I feel less hungry throughout the day. You can also learn to trick your mind by actually eating the same thing that you would, but just in a smaller dish size. So say you want to eat a full plate of rice, but you actually want to cut it down to half a plate of rice. Instead of eating it in the same bowl, eat it in a smaller bowl, because then your mind will think that you actually ate a full plate of rice, but your body is actually intaking less amounts of rice. So at number 7, to counter the effect of reduced sugar consumption, you should try to opt for the good carbs that will actually help slowly release sugar into your bloodstream and keep your energy levels steadier without spiking your sugar levels. And while I limit my carbs, every now and then I obviously indulge in good carbs. So you can do so as well. These include fruits, sweet potatoes, brown rice, quinoa, and whole grains and oats. For instance, I often use quinoa instead of white rice to make amazing koshari recipes, as well as whole grain pasta to substitute for white pasta, and also whole wheat bread to substitute white bread. Another thing you may find really helpful is adding nuts to your diet, as they are highly nutritious. So snacking on them is actually not a bad idea. They can easily add crunch to your meals, and you can add them to things like oatmeal, yogurt, salads, or even steamed vegetables. Sprinkling some of these crushed nuts on your meals can actually bring life to your meal and add nutritional value to them. So we're down to the last 5 steps that I suggest you guys take to stay healthy during the holy month of Ramadan. But before I go on with the video, I want to make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up and click that subscribe button so you can make sure to always be notified of our videos. So number 5 is actually eliminating fried foods. So I know a lot of you guys are probably a huge fan of the deep fryer, or you might even pull it out once in a while, but there's hope for all of us. So the obvious recommended step to take here would be to bake your food instead of frying it. For example, you can just bake your samosas in the oven. All you need for that is a baking tray with a wire rack, or if you don't have one, you can even place your samosas on an elevated rack over a baking tray. Baked kebab is also a treat instead of frying it. But if all else fails, you can always try to pan fry your food or even invest in an air fryer where your food will taste just as good as actual fried food but have so much more nutritional value. At number 4 is incorporating more good oils in your recipes. So I personally like using more extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil to make up for the fact that I'm not using the bad oils for my body. You want to make sure that you have a higher smoking point, because the higher smoking point, the better the oil actually is for you, since overheating oils take away beneficial nutrients and produce harmful free radicals in your body. So number 3, another obvious healthy step to take is adding leafy greens to your diet. Spinach, chard, collard, lettuce, and rocket are great options. These greens not only add color to your plate, but also can be loaded with vitamins, minerals, and fibers. Eating a diet rich in leafy greens can actually offer numerous health benefits, including reduced risk of obesity, heart disease, high blood pressure, and even better mental health. In fact, it's actually been recently discovered that the vitamin E and K, as well as the calcium and iron found in these leafy greens, can actually bring about great benefits to those suffering dementia. Number 2, another very important step to take is to increase fluid intake after breaking your fast. And I know this is probably the hardest one to do because I personally even struggle to actually make sure I'm getting enough fluids after my fast is broken. Fluid obviously helps you to stay healthy and energized, and it also controls body temperature, aids digestion, and gets rid of waste and keeps your bowels regular. So it's fair to say that it's very, very important. If your body's in desperate dehydration, you'll probably notice some specific indications that you need more fluid, such as induced thirst, dry lips and mouth, tiredness, irritability, and even low blood pressure. So keep drinking that water and soup after your fast. Last step that you should take to stay healthy is actually one that surprises some people, because a lot of people neglect exercise during the holy month of Ramadan. But surprise, surprise, it's actually very important to maintain a workout routine during Ramadan, because doing so will keep your energy levels up, keep your mind clear, and your metabolism stable, which is something that you really need to make sure of. So the holy month should not be when you give up on your fitness goals. If anything, it should actually be a month where you strengthen your body so you have better capability to achieve higher fitness goals after the month is over. During the month though, there are certain times that are recommended to actually work out to make sure your body gets the greatest benefit. Overall, you should be cutting down your routine to 2 cardio sessions a week throughout the holy month. One of the best options is to work out 90 minutes before sunset. A light workout towards the cooler part of the day will mean you can soon replenish yourself with water and also reap the benefits of exercising on an empty stomach. However, any workout done during this time should be low-key with more resistance training, low repetitions, and weights, and obviously lots of stretching. While cardio can be a little difficult with an emptier stomach, a workout an hour after iftar is actually a good time for weight training. On the days you plan to exercise after your meal, you may want to add in a little bit of extra food to fuel your body, and also ensure you drink plenty of water to rehydrate. For early risers, the best time to work out may be just before your morning suhoor. This way you will have energy from the previous night's meal and still get the benefits of exercising on an empty stomach. Okay guys, so that's all I have for you for this episode. As you can see, Ramadan is a holy month that's obviously full of many beautiful things, including peace and harmony, self-reflection, and a lot of good food. However, this good food does not mean that we have to completely neglect our health. Rather, this month should be time for us to not just focus on our spirituality, but also our physical and mental health. And doing these steps will definitely help you in making sure that you are doing exactly that. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure to leave your comments down below on how you're keeping safe and healthy during the holy month of Ramadan. Before you leave though, I'm gonna leave you with a great video that you have to check out. Trust me. Oh, and make sure to check out my Instagram and YouTube channel down below to see what I've been up to. I really look forward to seeing you guys in our next episode. Bye!